update. November 23rd today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leg goes on.
No,
Leg bag
22nd.
goes on the.
Today's 22nd.
Leg bag goes on the right leg. Chris Lamb, one of my techs. I want everybody to meet him because he's been one of my daytime regulars. One of my favorites. But I don't like to play favorites at Craig's because everyone's pretty good. So.
I'm blushing.
Yeah. But Chris has been a regular daytime help, so that's why I want everybody to meet. As one of my regular team members, like I said, I'm trying to introduce everybody that's around a lot and as part of my recovery team here at Craig. So, Chris, thank you.
You got it.
You got a minute to say any words?
No, it's just been my pleasure to be a part of his recovery process. Just making memories. I mean, it was turning or reading a Playboy on the commode chair. It's, you know, anything to take the tension off therapy, just put a smile on your face. So it's, like I said, it's been my pleasure and my honor to take care of him.
Thanks, buddy.
You got it.
You can go about your business.
Well, I'm turning you, so.
Yeah. Now Chris's job is to turn me because I'm on bed rest. More on that later. You can pause it. Hey everybody, Thanksgiving edition of the Mike Manhardt update. Caught Mary hard at work.
In disguise.
In disguise. That's not Mary though. It's somebody that looks like Mary, but they're wearing sunglasses. They kind of laugh like Mary too, but getting a special application of Voltaren gel, which is a topical painkiller they put on my shoulder and my neck for pain and general old manness. So I have a testimonial from my old man brother-in-law too. He uses it for his knee.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
That smells pretty great too.
Yeah, so just had a quick interview with Chris Lamb. So everybody got to meet him, talking about bed rest. I got put on bed rest because I have a pressure sore. The one thing that Craig Hospital warns about and you try really hard to avoid as a paraplegic, quadriplegic, not having sensation on your backside or your legs or your feet. Pressure sores can happen really quickly just by having something. I mean, if I sat on a pebble all day, I'd get one. You know, basically it's a bruise that gets deeper and deeper, and eventually the skin will start to degrade. And if you really want to be grossed out, you can look up the stages of pressure sores. Mary, what do I have?
Unstageable right now.
Unstageable.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. It's not one thing or another. It's just what it's called at this moment.
All right, so stay tuned. We'll make it a stage at some point. But thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Did you get your turkey?
I did. Now I need my nap.
All right, well, let me know. Get on the couch and wrap yourself up.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, so the pressure sores, that means that I am in bed on bed rest, not doing anything, can't go above 30 degrees in the bed, as you can see. So I'm eating in bed, I'm doing my program in bed, and I will be getting a bath in bed, much like being in the ICU again. So a bummer, a setback. Doctors will probably evaluate every day, but they will probably not really make a decision until Monday, I'm guessing, because the doctors are all out skiing and having Thanksgiving fun. But I've got family in town. Brother Mike is helping me. You saw him in the pottery video. He's an artist. He's a professional cinematographer in the AV world for the Air Force. You know, he was the guy that 6 years with the president.
Yeah.
Doing AV for
Bush and Obama.
Basically, anytime they spoke, Mike would be setting up the podium and the lights and the microphones. So he's a pro. Thank yous. So, you know, I haven't talked about Vim and Vigor socks yet. And then I got a package in the mail that reminded me of the Vim and Vigors people. I used to work for Vim and Vigor doing some operations management. Michelle, who is the founder, and there's a bunch of great people that work there, whom I miss dearly. They had sent me a sweatshirt. You can see Vim and Vigor. They make the compression socks that I wear every single day here at Craig Hospital, except for today. I'm not wearing any compression socks. But they sent me that. and they had originally sent me a really big care package of socks. So great compression socks, great people too in Missoula, company. The compression socks they have nylon, wool, and cotton, and all great styles and sizes for men and women. And if you're interested in them, you want to check them out, go on the internet, check out their website, vimandvigor.com, I believe. But there is a discount code that they sent is a promotion for my injury. I've been passing around to other patients here, and the code is the number 4, Mike, the number 25. So 4 MIKE 25. That's a 25% discount on those compression socks. So I'll show you some more stuff, but thank you guys so much. Again, I really appreciate you, and it's been a big help for me because not being able to feel your legs and not being able to make pressure in your calves helps a ton to wear compression socks. That helps with my low blood pressure. So the compression of my calves helps to kind of keep the blood pressure moving when I'm trying to stand up, or just being upright in general. Because that's one of my big struggles is low blood pressure. So really helpful. And I'll show you what people sent me here. So there's a painting. Rainey Hastings, thank you. I'm honored that you would paint me and send me a custom piece. It's a mountain scene, probably Missoula. So a great thing. Makes me miss Missoula, but a really awesome picture, and I'll get that up on the wall. So thank you, Rainey. Oh, the pressure sore I didn't say either. That's actually, it's on my tailbone, which is one of the most dangerous spots to get it. And we think it happened from the commode chair. I was sitting in a pretty long time the other night, and the rim of the chair, so it's like basically a wheelchair with a hole in it, and the rim of the chair can hit you right on the tailbone. And we think that's what happened. So an unstageable pressure sore, but there was a stack of cards there from, this is what's impressive, and I haven't even started it yet, but this is the stack of cards from the people at Vim and Vigor, so thank you. I'm going to have some reading material while I'm laid up here, so I'll get to that this next couple days, but again, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Raimi, Eric, Michelle, Casey, Edgar, I'm forgetting everybody. Jake, Sophie, oh man, I'm sorry I'm forgetting people. But you guys are the best, I appreciate it. It's really been helpful. All right, on to the next thing. I got a card from the Karstensons. Carrie and her family put together a t-shirt for me from all of the Wheatenbach kids. So these are all the nieces and nephews on Laura's, or Ryan's side actually, so Ryan's brothers and sisters in Cassie, Minnesota. It says, "Keep her moving, Uncle Butch, we love you." That's all their names. Let's see here, I can read them. Brittany, Lily, Nels, Nora, Mabel, Carter, Charlie, Josie, Abe, Violet, Megan, Rowan, and Aliyah. So, and on the back, it says, of course, give me a second here. If I can hold it up, we'll get it there. This is kind of the struggles with my hands. And you can read that, Uncle Butch. Thanks, kids. I'll be wearing that first day back in the chair when they let me get up. So hopefully that's Monday morning, maybe sooner. That's an awesome gift too. I got a care package from Susan. Yeah, the Ruse. Oh, let's talk about that one, the book. So it didn't really dawn on me what it was or how the significance of the wrapping paper, but Scott and Diane Rue live in Youngstown, Pennsylvania. Youngstown is the town in the story Slapshot, the movie Slapshot. Paul Newman was in it. So if you saw my Halloween costume in the background from Slapshot, my sister and brother-in-law, I thought it would be a really good idea that I went for one of the Hanson brothers, because I had gotten that stick from my friends in Missoula. So Scott and Diane got me a book, and it was wrapped in tin foil. I didn't think of the significance of the wrapped in foil until I opened the book. Now I'm sitting here being like, why would they use tinfoil? But so the guy, the real character, Dave Hansen, he's a real guy. He played one of the Hansen brothers in the movie. So they got me an autographed book and a card, an actual playing card that's autographed by his character from the Chiefs. So anyways, I think that's pretty awesome. So I got a book to read now. A Slapshot original, The Man, the Foil, the Legend. The introduction by Jeff and Steve Carlson, who are also the other Hansen brothers in the movie. Oh, Mimi, you don't get to sneak in here like that. But Scott and Diane sent me a nice picture of the Rue clan too. So a picture you guys can't really see really well, but there's the Rue clan, Dave and Beth, Scott, Diane, and your two kids, Scott, and why am I forgetting their daughter's name? Ellie, sorry. I don't know the random person in the background though. Oh, that's John, their brother. Sorry, John. Didn't mean to discount you. You just, you don't. One of the Rue clan I don't see very much, but that's pretty awesome. So thank you guys. I like the autograph book. It was made out to me, and I think it says, "Hey Mike, putting on the foil. Keep up the good fight." All right. Thanks. Thank you, Mike. My humble assistant in the background, Mike Sakowitz. Another box came from Jesse Callisto Roach. This coffee here and a blanket. And you guessed it. Oh, it's the Badgers. Go Bucky. Thanks, Jesse. Pretty awesome. And of course, nobody wants me to stay without caffeine. So we got some steep and brew, always fresh ground coffee in the Costa Rican style. And then this is a Rusty Dog Coffee in Madison, the Vice Grip blend. It should be fun. So again, thank you everybody that keeps sending me coffee. It's not going to waste, I tell you that much. The nurses are all pretty thankful.
And the family.
And the family. Mike likes a good cup of coffee, so the coffee grinder and the good whole bean coffee has really been a pretty fun thing. So it's good because everybody looks forward to it. The nurses and the techs all stop by and they're like, looking for a cup of good coffee. Even the CEO of the hospital comes by looking for a cup of good coffee. So she knows how bad the coffee is, but I don't think she gets to do anything about it. So she just comes here and hangs out. They asked me to talk to the next board panel. There's another board of directors. The other board was the foundation board. This is actually the hospital board, so kind of more of an operations side. But the same thing, another patient panel on December 6th. I'll be talking to them about my experience at Craig, which is good. So I'm guessing it'll be the same group because Ashley will still be here too. And then, oh yeah, last but not least.
Cool. And then you got.
Oh God, I got a pile of cards. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Michelle, my neighbor, thank you. You'd have to get a little closer to see the picture, but those are, that's Bodie's face on socks. See? I didn't know that was possible, but the people at Vim and Vigor now have competition in the sock world. So Bodie is adorning my socks. I'll be wearing those pretty soon. Didn't get to see Bodie like I'd hoped over at the holiday today, but he did come by and hung out for a little bit. Thank you, Brandon. And I got some dog treats and some chocolate from Michelle, so thank you, Michelle. I haven't even gotten to read your card yet, so I'll get caught up hopefully on what's going on. More cards? More cards.
One at a time or just
One at a
the
time.
stack?
Let's see here. Here's one from, this is Jesse Roach's card, I gotta read that. I think I've gotten through most of these. These are. This one. Jesse is he. That's Carrie Carstensen and the kids. Ooh, the picture of Spearfish Canyon. I think we got that one before.
I've seen that one.
Spearfish Bill, thank you, and Carol. This is one of my favorite places to ride a motorcycle. It's called Spearfish Canyon. There's a highway that runs up Spearfish Canyon, like 185, I believe. But Bill and I always seem to ride our motorcycles up there, and we'd go get Indian tacos at Cheyenne Crossing. So, miss you, Bill, miss you, Carol. I think I've gotten through all of those. Yeah.
Ready for the tools?
Yes, and last but not least, this is a fun one. I got some new tools. So my functional skills class that I talked about, where we learned how to open jars and mustard containers, and went on a bus ride and went to a grocery store. Like, so one of the things that they taught us is that there's tools out there to help people with a condition, with my injury. This is called Quad Tools. It's a company developed by a quadriplegic, designed and developed, and it's called a reacher. So one of the common quadriplegic injuries is that we can't use our fingers and our wrists are limited. I've got that wrist motion, like I said, that's really strong that way, so I can pull pretty hard. So this is a quad tool reacher. This is a 17 or 18 inch reach, but it's got a little jaw at the end, and I can use my wrist like that to close that. And see, it's actually kind of got a sharp little jaws, but it's pretty handy to pick stuff off the floor, like my cell phone, which seems to hit the floor a lot. Or if I was at the store, you know, or in the kitchen, I can reach up a shelf and do that. So excited to use these things when I get back to my chair. So that's the reacher, that's the pincher reacher. This is a Quad Tools tongs, you know, because you gotta flip them brats. You don't want them to get burnt. So I got the tongs. So that's kind of fun. So for grilling out, got a set of tongs, or you know, tossing the salad maybe. But a lot of people actually use the tongs for gripping other things around the kitchen too, so they can be more useful than just that. Mimi, you making more coffee?
Emptying it out.
And then the last tool, this is the best. This is a knife.
Careful with that one around me.
It's actually sharp. Just put it on. A knife. So basically, it's kind of an extension of your arm, and then you can use it with a cutting board, which we got to use to cut our sandwiches, and I had actually cut some cheese, and it's a really good knife actually, and it's got a good edge on it. The KitchenAid, I believe. Random knife. I don't know. Ooh, Mercer cutlery, Mercer. So good stuff. But anyways, quadtools.com, great stuff. Aaron and Ann, I appreciate the gift. That's really was thoughtful of you guys. They saw me actually using them, and hold on, my fingers are caught. And they went out and measured me up and bought me a set. So that was a good surprise, and I appreciate it. Those are gonna be really handy over the next months, years, who knows. So if I don't need them, I'll pass them along to somebody who can use them. But yeah, that's about it for stuff in the mail. I think otherwise, things that happened this last week. Let's see. What did I get? Oh, slide board transfers. I put a couple videos out there of first and second attempts at slide board transfers. Rose and Laura really put me through the paces now that they gave me the green light for that for the next 2 weeks until my surgery. So slide board transfers, I'm able to do them with just one person. So just Rose and I, or just Laura and I would do them. That get me basically out of my chair and onto a bed or whatever surface I want to go to. So if I have another person now, we can do that once I get approved or get back into my chair, get out of bed rest. And handy, and I'm getting the hang of it, but it takes a lot of strength. So my left shoulder's really taken some abuse this last week. Trying to do that. Got in the pool again Tuesday. It's good. Like I said, they found the sore, or identified this sore on Monday night. And they kind of were watching it, but not super closely. And then it was yesterday at 2 o'clock that they put me on bed rest, saying that It is not good. So, but luckily I got through all my therapies on Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday we did pottery, which is a fun little video out there too. I think Mike and I are going to work on editing maybe a little bit more of a finished version, a polished version of that, with the help of his son Will. But yeah, I got to actually make a pot. I was surprised. I surprised myself with that one. I didn't know that I'd be able to push enough to actually, thin the pot out to make it into something usable. So hopefully we'll get to finish that up next week or the week after, and then get it fired and glazed, and maybe it'll actually be something good. But I made a cup. Of course, I don't know what else you make, but yeah, there's a video of that. That's that was really fun for me. Family here, like I said, Marie and Carrie and their families are here. Mike, Austin, Will, Annika, Nina, and Arno's back. Mom was here and gone already this morning. Dad and Sandy are in town. Saw Brandon's kids, and I didn't get to see Brandon today though. He just snuck in and out.
I think you were sleeping.
Oh, was he? Yeah. So Brandon's got to manage Dick's tonight. The big Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving Black Friday extravaganza. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my straw thing. This is the awesome janky ass straw thing that they give me for the side of my bed. You see the mug? Yep, that's it. And there's a straw, just a tube that was used for something else. I'm not even sure what, but came out of the supply room. But Mary came up with this. And it's just part of a sip and puff that we zip tied the tube to, and then the tube goes down in the glass. And that way I can drink water in the middle of the night, which is pretty slick, because otherwise you get pretty dry here in Denver. What am I forgetting? I don't know. Well, thanks for all the prayers, thanks for all the thoughts, thanks for all the texts, thanks for everybody. I guess a bunch of gratitude, and I'm thankful for everybody that's been here to help me, my staff, and my family here on Thanksgiving. It's been really awesome. So, until next time, take care.